Turn our attention to South Carolina, where convicted double murderer Alec Murdaugh returns to court versus bringing Mike Jaafar, because he's watched it along with us throughout this whole process too. Michael, we saw this play out in the federal case where he sat and he listened to all of the victims, including the Satterfields. It's going to be a repeat here today or tomorrow. Do you think a guy like this is he listening to anything during the? Sometimes you get the feeling that some defendants are affected. I mean, sometimes they'll cry, sometimes you could just feel, all right, this person gets it. I don't know if I think he gets anything.
So my opinion on this, a little bit controversial. So some of the most talented attorneys in the country, when you dig back into their background, I haven't dug into his background, but when you dig into their background, they have, theater majors and drama majors and acting majors, and they were actors, and they worked for theater companies, right? They're really good at being emotive, crying on the dime, and putting on a show, right? They can be phonies. They can. I mean, you heard one of the testimony from one of his victims who said he was nice to me, he was cordial to me, he was very respectful to me, and while he was doing that, he stole every dime I had. So you don't know what you see. This person might just be an empty box, or he might have some solace of a human or a soul inside of him. He was in the throes of an opioid epidemic, and that made him possible of really horrendous things. He's just the things he's admitted to are already horrendous things, and he would probably never see the light of day, even if the murder was not in question, right? So I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at when I see him. I see his eyes, but I don't know what's behind them. But there are very talented people who can put on a show and convince you of anything in the world that they want to convince you of in a room, and you don't know what's real. We still, he's convicted for murdering his child and his wife. He says he didn't do it, but his attorneys say we don't know who did it. So I don't know, Ted. Tough world.